Hi, I'm Alan Cylinder.
And I'm his daughter, Chelsea Cylinder.
We're Cylinder. And today we're here to talk about The Bubble. This is Judd Apatow's new comedy, and the only comedy he's done in his career as a director that I haven't liked.
I would agree with that. This is about a group of actors and also production team members who are filming a sci-fi movie somewhere in England, and it's during the pandemic, so they are all trapped in a COVID bubble. They all have to stay in this hotel and on set, and they are not allowed to leave, and chaos ensues, and there is a whole downward spiral that they all go through.
This has a big ensemble cast. It's led by Karen Gillan, who gets billing above everybody else. And it's fitting because she has the biggest role. And she's also the only one in the movie that I thought was any good. I just always like her. She just seems to rise above bad material, especially here. There's some other people I liked, like David Duchovny and Leslie Mann.
I also liked Keegan-Michael Key, who's an actor I always like. The rest of the cast includes Fred Armisen, Iris Apatow, Pedro Pascal, and Maria Bakalova.
Yeah, and she has a couple nice moments. And the whole thing should have been better. And the real problem with the picture, aside from the fact that the material is weak and the improv material is even weaker, is the fact that it runs over 2 hours. And this is by a comedy director who should have some sense of comic timing and should realize that this is a 90-minute movie at best. And there's nothing here that you couldn't lose on the cutting room floor. It would not hurt the movie in any way. So why he chose to leave this as long as he did is one of the great mysteries of comedy cinema.
Wow. No, but I definitely agree with you. By the end of this movie, it was really feeling like an endurance test. It just kept going on and on and on. And it could have stopped many places.
I was going with it for the first hour. It started out okay, and then it just diminished. And by the second hour, it was just slogging along, and it was so hard to sit through. There was just nothing funny and nothing going on. It was just so labored and tedious.
I agree.
There's lots of COVID jokes, none of which are welcome and very few of which land. It's just mystifying why he kept it at that length. He could have cut this picture down to a respectable hour and a half, and it might have been okay.
And it's surprising because Judd Apatow is a really good comedy writer and director.
He certainly is. And he wrote this as well. So the cast seems game, but he's to blame. This is currently streaming on Netflix. And I would sadly give this movie 1.5 cylinders.
I would also give this movie 1.5 cylinders.
The Bubble. This is Alan Cylinder.
And Chelsea Cylinder.
Saying, see you at the movies.
Bye.